going on, everybody tuning in here at Innovation Team? We're going to do the football wrap-up show to commemorate the season and get everybody ready for the Super Bowl. We got with us multi-talented Louis Milan. You know, he's just going to discuss some of the takeaways from the season and give some insight on the Super Bowl coming up. Louis, you there?
Yeah, what's going on, Mel? I'm there.
Hey, what's up, man? What you been up to lately, man?
Not much, man. Just school and work. I'm pretty busy. It's a rough schedule, but I make it work, so you know how it is.
You do what you could do while you're young, right?
Yeah, exactly. Before we grow up and can't do much anymore.
Nah, I understand. So, knowing you pretty well, I know you're a Cowboys fan. So, how do you feel about the past season?
Oh, man. The past couple of years, they've been letting me down, man. They're always a disappointment with Romo and his surgery. You know, I wasn't expecting much at the end of the season, but it's always a disappointing year.
Okay. Did you see any positives? Did you see any young guys or any players that you felt like surprised you positively or anything? Or?
Yeah, I mean, the offensive line looked pretty good this year. It looked a lot better than what it used to. They stepped that up. Running game got a lot better due to the line. DeMarco Murray looks good. You know, it was a good year overall. You know, unfortunate Romo had to, you know, have that surgery at the end of the year, and they had to, you know, lose to the Eagles and came up short. But you know, hopefully they'll get their defense fixed up, and next year maybe they'll make something happen. Who knows?
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm right here in Eagle country, right outside of Philly, so you know I got to be careful saying anything against the Eagles.
Yeah.
So which team would you say was the most positive surprise this season?
That's a good question. I'd have to say, I think the Carolina Panthers. I didn't think they'd look that good this year, but their defense was one of the top 5 defenses in the league, and Cam Newton looked pretty good this year. So I think they might be the surprising team on winning their division and actually beating the Saints in that division. I thought that was kind of shocking.
Okay, all right. Also, like, which player do you think had a pretty good breakout year, or you know, lived up to expectation? Who surprised you the most this season, player-wise?
Player-wise, there's a lot of players that had a good year. I think what Peyton Manning did this year was crazy, man. Breaking all types of records, and you know, he might put together one of the best quarterback performances, you know, ever. He had like 55 touchdowns or something like that. I thought that was kind of it's pretty remarkable what this guy does. You know, he's like a technician out there on the field.
Darn. No, I mean, I definitely have to agree. I mean, he had a huge year, man. I just don't want to say too much before the big game. Just you know, I don't want to throw any energy out there, you know, that might throw him off. But I definitely have to agree with Peyton Manning. Did you see any trends this season going on? Like, did you see any like offensive patterns or defensive patterns? You know, just anything popular? You know, anything trending you thought this year?
Any trends? I mean, I've seen a lot of for some reason I see a lot of guys like talking trash a lot more. For some reason, you don't really see much of that. I mean, you know, all those guys get so amped up that they talk a lot of trash, but the media's been blowing that up a lot too, with people talking trash and stuff. And another thing is, I feel like the game now has changed so much with like defense and stuff. It's crazy. Some of these guys can't even play defense. They're always, you know, throwing flags and stuff like that for stupid stuff. And I feel like these guys, you know, they can't hit as hard, or you know, anytime someone gets hit hard and it's clean, it's a foul because it just looks bad. But you know, I don't like it, but you know, it's how the game's changed a little bit.
Okay, you feel it's gotten a little bit softer because of some of these medical situations that have been coming up.
Yeah. You know, they're trying to, which I like about it. They're trying to get safer and stuff, which is okay. But at the same time, it's football, you know, and these guys know what they're getting into when they play the game and sign their contract. So you gotta let them play the game, you know.
Okay. All right. No, that's great analysis right there. All right, to the part that everybody's been waiting for. Can you give us your quick analysis on both teams playing in this year's game? Let's start with Seattle.
All right, Seattle. I gotta say it's a pretty tough defense. They look really good. I like what their defense has been doing. It's their strong point. As far as their offense goes, you know, we'll have to see if they can put up enough points to keep up with the Broncos. But, you know, I think the defense will hold their own and give their offense a shot. We just got to see what Seattle's offense does. I love, you know, the way they run the ball with Beast Mode and Marshall and Lynch. So, you know, we'll see if he can get going. We'll see what they could do. You know, they could cause some damage. So.
Okay. No, makes sense. What about the Broncos?
No, you know, like I said earlier, Peyton Manning having probably one of the best quarterback seasons of all time. So I expect him to keep doing what he's doing and attack that good Seattle defense. But it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be a real close game. I think overall it's gonna be hard hitting. You know, a lot of hard hitting out there because Seattle is a hard hitting team, but this should be interesting. I'm not sure if, you know, they'll score too many points, but at the same time it's Manning, so you never know what he's gonna do.
Okay, no, that's true. You can never, you could always expect the unexpected with Peyton Manning.
Exactly.
I know you're a New Jersey guy, so how do you feel about the game being in New York this year?
I think it's awesome. Besides the fact that when I'm traveling, there's been a ton of traffic out on the Jersey Turnpike and stuff. But it's actually really cool. I was actually out in the city the other day, and they have that Super Bowl Boulevard. I thought it was pretty neat. They have all sorts of stuff out there. It's kind of cool. It's probably a once in a lifetime experience.
Took advantage of it.
What?
You took advantage of it?
Yeah, I had to. You know, it's a once in a lifetime thing, man. Unfortunately, it's ridiculously cold out here, so it was rough being out there, but you know.
No.
Take advantage.
That's very true. I mean, people who aren't from the Northeast, it's very cold right now.
Oh yeah, I know. It's crazy. I don't know how these. Well, Colorado being in Denver is cold, so I guess those guys are used to it. But yeah, it's been very cold.
Super cold. So, are you pulling for either team?
Yeah, you know what? I might have to pull for Manning. I'd like to see him finish off the year and, you know, get that Super Bowl ring.
Okay. I feel like a lot of people are with you on that.
Yeah.
No. We also know that you do some music. So, what's the latest with you music-wise?
Yes, I do music. I like to, you know, record covers and been doing some of my own stuff. But lately I've been working on some covers. Actually, man, I like to give some instrumentals and kind of write to them, or even, you know, just cover up songs in my own way and stuff like that. But I've been working on a couple things and been writing some of my own stuff too. So hopefully I can get that out there soon enough and, you know, do all that stuff.
Okay, so we could look forward to some stuff with you coming out in the future.
Yes, I've been writing some of my own stuff, so hopefully, you know, I can make some time, pull it all together, and bring something good out to everyone.
Well, man, thank you for stopping by, for you know, giving some of the people listening in some insight on the game, and enjoy it.
Not a problem, man. My pleasure. It's good to be on.
All right, man. Well, we'll talk to you later.
You got it. You take care.
All right. All right, all you listeners, go to innovationteamx.com. Check out some of our philanthropy. Check out our fundraising if you're a band or a high school team. check out the Innovation Team X2 blogspot.com, and just stay tuning in for whatever we got going on. Alright, tuning out, Innovation Team.